So Hawkshaw did it. But why Freya?
Time to solve this.
All right, break out the notebook. Time to put it all together.
Let's start with this. It's an arrow for the crossbow, and it matches Freya's wound. It's the murder weapon. I'm sure of it.
Despite the fact it doesn't have any blood on it, and it wasn't found anywhere near the crime scene.
Mm-hmm. It was cleaned, then it was hidden.
Yep.
I don't think anybody expected us to get down to that room at the bottom of the lake.
Okay, so Freya was shot by a crossbow. Where was it fired from?
Fired from
It was
above.
fired from above Freya.
Above, huh?
Yeah, our diagram doesn't show everything. Let's add in the rest of the crime scene.
The attic.
Perfect hiding place. We even found a part of the murder weapon up there. The reel was used to pull the arrow back up through the crack in the floorboards.
Explains why we never found a weapon at the crime scene, I guess.
The murderer must have dropped the reel in the attic. I'm guessing they were in a hurry to escape.
Wait. The arrow was fired through the crack in the floorboards?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's directly above where Freya was found lying on her back.
Nope. Doesn't add up. It would have missed her if she was still standing up by the painting.
Exactly. So she
right.
wasn't.
Unless Freya was already lying on her back before the arrow was fired.
I think so too. She'd fallen unconscious.
Something in the room caused Freya to fall unconscious.
The gramophone.
Right.
But the gramophone by itself can't do that.
Correct.
It was the music being played.
What?
Let's try that again.
Not
But the gramophone by itself can't do that.
right.
There was something in the gramophone.
Mm-hmm. Something small.
The beetle.
Pointer's research says it can emit an incredibly loud hiss when it feels threatened. Poppy and Fitz both said they heard a loud noise around the time of the murder.
Yes.
Neither of them had any idea what it was.
This seems a little far-fetched. Is it really loud enough to knock someone out?
No, I don't think so, not by itself. But don't forget, it was being amplified by the shape of the gramophone. Now, I don't
And the
think we're
room.
purely talking about volume either. It might just be a particular type of frequency.
This is getting kinda scientific.
A little
Since
bit.
when do you know anything about the effects of weaponized audio frequency?
I don't, but I think someone else does. Do you remember that statue we found in the music room? The
Yes.
hornet's playing. It's a pretty similar shape to the one on the gramophone.
Yeah.
That broken glass isn't there on accident.
Correct.
This is someone's science experiment.
Yeah.
Thinking about it, Pointer said he saw Flora was knocked out too.
Yeah.
I guess they were both in range of the noise.
Yeah.
Although Pointer might have been lying.
Personally, I think he was telling the truth about that. It's pretty clear.
It's a weird
how
thing to
the
lie
frequency
about
did
for no
pass
reason.
through Flora's tower. Caused quite a bit of damage too.
Yeah, we know that there were cracks in the room.
Those cracks didn't appear out of nowhere. Freya's paints, the pink cassette tape, and the gramophone itself. They
All cracked.
all sustained similar damage while they were in that room.
That's some seriously powerful vibration. Enough to crack metal. Enough to knock someone out all the way across a room.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't get. If the frequency was so powerful and had such a big range, how did the murderer pull it off? Wouldn't they have been in range too?
Earmuffs.
Think about it. They can't have been much further away from the gramophone than Flora was.
They protected themselves.
How?
Where is it?
These are some pretty heavy-duty earmuffs. I think they'd be enough to block out the sound.
Right. Let's go over everything from the start. 1. Freya is painting Flora's portrait. They're listening to music on the gramophone.
2. The murderer is hiding in the attic, wearing earmuffs.
3. The golden beetle starts to emit its hissing noise.
Hold on. How did it know?
The beetle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What triggered it at that particular moment? Pointer's research said it makes the noise when it feels threatened.
Not sure. Maybe something in the music?
Maybe.
4. Freya and Flora are both knocked unconscious by the vibrations. Freya lands on her back. She drops the brush and palette by her side.
5. The murderer fires the crossbow directly downwards.
6. The arrow is pulled back up on the reel.
7. The murderer leaves the attic. Presumably.
8. The door is kicked down. Fitz and Poppy enter the room.
That's it. There's something bothering me.
What?
I just want to check something. Let's go back to the crime scene.
Yeah, let's. This was painted after the fact. How did they have time to do that?
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it.
Hold on.
I can see the stars.
There's a second pot. The pot's gone, though.
The plant. It's in the book.
What?
Look.
It is. Yeah.
The plant. It's in the
What?
Look.
Yeah.
I can see the stars. I can see the stars. I can see the stars.
It's dark.
What am I supposed to do here?
Freya, did you leave us a clue?
So what's bothering you?
Something that's not here. The thing we didn't find. We know she was holding it during the painting.
Flora's ink dip feather?
It was here.
Yeah.
In this room. Where'd it go?
Yeah. Where did it go?
We never found it.
You sure about that?
Not entirely. Flora's ink dip feather?
It was here. In this room. Where'd it go?
We found it somewhere else.
That's not it.
Where did we find it? Did we find? Did we find it? We did. We found it here.
We were a little too late to save it.
So it was stolen from the crime scene.
Correct.
And ended up in the incinerator down in the study.
Someone wanted to destroy it, I guess.
But how? How was it stolen from up here in Flora's tower?
Presumably, Flora dropped it when she fell unconscious.
Yeah, and then what? The murderer couldn't have stolen it if they were up in the attic.
Correct.
So the question is, how could they steal something from a room they weren't able to access?
Bird. Bird stole it.
The final clue about the crime scene. Freya left it for us right here. It's in the unfinished painting. It's not quite a photo, but still, it's an image of the crime scene recorded just before the murder. If only she'd finished it. Then
There's
I
a
could be
second
totally
pot here.
It's true she never finished it, but she did intend to finish it.
There's a second pot there that's
We know
missing from the
more about the
windows.
painting than what Freya actually got down on the canvas. That's not it. Freya prepared all the colors she was going to need before she started painting.
Yeah.
The black paint was going to be used to paint the sketch of something sitting in the window. Almost. Maybe just... Brown and gray paint was going to be used to paint the sketch of something sitting in the window. Almost. Maybe just...
What is it? Not the blood.
The yellow paint was going to be used to paint the sketch of something sitting in the window.
Something.
That
in
doesn't
the
make sense to me,
window.
but okay.
Oh.
Potted fruit.
That's not it.
No? Birds in the cage, yeah.
There she is, our little thief.
How long has it been there? Did it hear the whole conversation?
She did, but she's a very good listener.
Oh, Hawkshaw.
Well now, I think this has quite served its purpose, don't you?